shooting, scoring! And what a snipe!
Oh, he smoked them like a Christmas ham, as we say.
Back cross ice, what a save by Laurel! History has repeated itself! Greater Sudbury has won back-to-back NOJHL championships!
This is Game Day, presented by BrokerLink. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, everyone. It was an action-packed few days in the NOJHL. We've got a ton to cover on the show today as we review the action, so let's get to it.
Whoa, I'm going to learn that name there, Raiden. Coming in, quick shot, killer end. Oh, and it squeaks through the legs of McInnes, and the Thunderbirds take a quick 1-0 lead.
The Sioux Thunderbirds drew first blood against Kirkland Lake yesterday, but on a weekend full of surprises, that trend would continue. Still in the first, the Miners think they've equalized here as they put the puck in the back of the net. But hold on, the officials called goaltender interference, no goal. You be the judge on this one. Kirkland Lake obviously doesn't like this call, but not to worry for them. They would get it back before the break.
Grady can't win it clear back, but he just skates over, picks up his draw over to Manteri. Manteri walking the line. Now it's cross ice over to Grady. O'Grady tries to center. There's a tip by Lyons, but that still goes wide of the net. Back out front. It was actually scored! Great little second effort there. Get the loose rebound and bang it home to tie this game.
Yeah, good things come from putting the puck on net. You can see he grabs that rebound. That's Jake Williams with the goal. Grabs that rebound in the power play, and they got a power play goal tonight.
He's going to turn and just wrap that all the way around, and Harvey will be there to shove it back into the corner for O'Grady. Out front to Alexander. And a great shot by Alexander, and Hicks standing tall once again. Now O'Grady working along the lines. He slips that over to Harvey. Harvey, quick shot. There's a rebound. He scores! Great play by O'Grady to get that over and sit out front. And there it is, Ethan Alexander putting it home in the gaping net finally.
The Miners would hold on for the 2-1 win. That is a massive victory over a team that came in 16 points ahead of them in the standings. Timmins was hosting French River, and this is where the surprises ended. There was no upset to be had on this day for the visitors.
Armitage back in. Here's Eccleston. Cross. Paradiso scores. Mateo Paradiso.
Well, Beard's in the bumper spot now.
Here's De Silva. De Silva scores.
Oh, true. Right?
Diego De Silva whips that through the pads to give the Rock a 2-0 lead.
Beard did a very good job there tying up his stick so he couldn't get a shot.
This is Lowe in tight. He scores. Beautiful goal by Lucas Lowe. Played across there by Romanok by Bryson Villeneuve. That bounces back out in the slot. They score. Bryson Villeneuve picks up that bouncing puck. De Silva winding it back up here for Timmins. Drops it off for Romanok. Romanok backdoor. De Silva scores. Diego De Silva snaps it home to make it 4-1 for Timmins. Nice little touch pass. Power finds Hortois. Hortois scores! Victor Hortois joins the party. He's got the Rapids goal this afternoon. That's picked off by Lowe. Back in is Lucas Lowe. Lowe, backdoor, and Romanok taps it home to make it 6-1 Timmins. Sear back in for Lowe. Lowe, nice little dipsy doodle. Once again, he scores. Lucas Lowe, tucks it home for his second of the afternoon.
The Rock continue to roll. They beat up on the Rapids 8-2, and they are definitely one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Since it's the end of the week, let's review where things currently sit. Our week in review brought to you by BrokerLink. Auto, home, and business insurance. BrokerLink. Life is confusing. Your insurance shouldn't be. As we look at the standings, Hearst continuing to lead the way, but Greater Sudbury making a real run right now in second spot. Then it's the Sioux Thunderbirds, the Paper Kings, Timmins also hot with 27 points. Powassan fading a bit. The Sioux Eagles in 7th and Iroquois Falls in 8th spot. So, who had big weekends? Kirkland Lake definitely. They snapped an 8-game losing streak against the Sioux Eagles on Friday, and then as you just saw, took down the powerful Thunderbirds. They had a good start to the season and faded for a bit, but coming on strong again. Great play by Kirkland Lake. Sudbury has regained that championship form. There's no question about it. They beat Espanola 6-3 on Thursday and destroyed Powassan 9-1 on their home ice. 8-1-1 over their last 10. They have scored 28 goals in their last 5 games. Timmins might be the hottest of the hot right now. They beat French River 8-2 and the Sioux Thunderbirds 9-2. They are on a 7-game winning streak, having outscored their opposition over that time 45-11. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, Powassan. They lost 9-1 as mentioned to Sudbury and 4-2 to the Sioux Eagles. They have lost 4 of 5. They've been outscored 23-14 over that time. 8 of those goals, though, were scored in a blowout win against French River. They are not getting it done defensively or offensively right now. And Iroquois Falls lost 5-2 to French River and 7-4 to the Sioux Thunderbirds. They had that big OT win against Hearst last weekend, but lost 3 straight since then. In their chase for the playoffs, losing to a struggling team like French River can haunt you down the stretch. We will see if that will be the case. And since it's the end of the week, it is time to celebrate the best of the best. The top plays from the past week in the NOJHL, the Bestie Awards, brought to you by Milk, a daily serving of care since forever. Everybody, Milk.
Kratz through the neutral zone. Knocked off his stick is Stawinski going the other way. Stawinski on a breakaway. Stawinski save made by Champagne.
Here's De Silva. Try to tuck it in, and Hicks had to be careful with that. Kleimenhaga scores! Ben Kleimenhaga snaps that home to give the rock.
Here's Newton now on the right side. Speaking of a kid that can do it all, he's walking in now. Beautiful cross-ice pass, they score! Oh, baby, what a feed from Nolan Newton.
So here we go. Off the face-off, Peaver works it back to Bevan. He gave it away to Tristan Kitchen. A shot, he scored short-handed.
And another stop made by Sullivan. Quick pass over to Warner and scores! Warner left alone on the power play.
By Holden, he gets hammered down though by Lucas Lowe. Now back the other way comes Romanak. He's MacArthur with him. MacArthur scores! Caden MacArthur buries a beautiful pass from Brand Romanak.
Now Saginaw gets a stick in there and gets a loose puck, but he's knocked off the puck, and going the other way is King. King walking in. Owen King comes in, takes a shot, he scores!
Jackson the past 5 seasons, a local product from Hearst, Ontario. Ty McKay gets in the zone, he's got a man. Como, nice pass, and he scores!
Gravel. And now flip. And finds Galante! And Sullivan stretches the pads and denies Galante on the breakaway.
And now here comes Carter Drigo in transition with a man to the net. A chance there for Warner, but it bounced off of the inside of his skate. Pass in front, they score! A minute and 15 in, Joseph Coates.
Goal. Back onto the power play. Got back to the point. Sliding it across. Quick stop, one-timer.
Monsignor to the near side. Roussel couldn't get it out as Navarro gets it in deep. Now it's out front. They score again. It's McCartney on a big giveaway by the Voodoos.
Storm pressing here, trying to get one. To get to within 2, puck comes off the draw. Chance to clear it by Jones McDonald. Trethui walks in, has a man back door. They score! Lucas Beaver!
Flips it to the near side. Landry can't quite make that one connect. Now Danilov walks back in. Danilov takes a shot, he scores! It's a 3-2 game.
Hayden Lawn, wouldn't he love to score on this special day? Drop pass for Kinderboy, who shoots. Nice toe save by Hogan, the rebound, and they score! How fitting! Caden Lawn has scored on Noah Strong Day.
Literal chills after that goal. Like you said, how fitting that Long gets the goal on Noah Strong Night. One of his good friends back in North Bay when he played control along the blue line. He manages to flip on with space, shot, and scores! Matisse LaFont!
Kratz plays it back to the blue line, and it's out for the Voodoos. Barclay with it. Barclay Threw it cross ice. Chance for Bond Senior. Big save made by Knerly.
He's got the Rapids goal this afternoon. That's picked off by Lowe. Back in is Lucas Lowe. Lowe. Backdoor, and Romanok tapped it home to make it 6-1 Timmins.
Brown going to pinch up. Couldn't quite get a piece of it, though, as Marceau going the other way. Marceau cuts towards the net. He gets it around Champagne. He scores.
They give it back to Boissonneau. Boissonneau to Legler, top of the umbrella. Legler skates in, has Boissonneau lane to the net, scores!
Lowe picks that pass off. MacArthur scores! Caden MacArthur taps it home.
Back to Trudel, the defenseman playing on the half-board center. Oh, he shoots and score! Oh, what a shot by Hugo Allard.
That's high up off the boards. Kirkland still managed to get it in. Boucher, he can't hold on to it, but still has control. Boucher once again, quick shot, he scores!
Oh, man. What a bounce there. Landed right on his stick.
Sear back in for Lowe. Lowe, nice little dipsy doodle. Once again, he scores. Lucas Lowe tucks it home for his second of the afternoon.
As the puck throws it up ahead, Murphy couldn't pick that up. Here comes Lessard. Gets it over on the far side, walking in. Chance scores! Oh, and good win! Back to the line, Fox puts it in, back down low. There's a chance in front of the net. Oh, what a stop! Is that in the net? Cogren with the save of the year candidate right there.
Shot wide of the net. Menard now has it for Espinola. Menard asking for a Warner, and on the rebound, it's Cameron Menard, the former Blind River Beaver, gets the game winner against the Beavers.
And that's all the time we've got for today. But just remember that all throughout the NOJHL season, you can stay up to date with everything that's going on with the league by checking out its official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.